Get so many people in my inbox, in my DMs on a daily basis, like, Carrie, like, tell me more. Like, how do I show up? How do I show up differently? How do I get in these conversations? Like, what do I do? So I'm super excited to dive into this, how to help you be known for one thing, how to help you not be stressed out, how you're going to show up on social media, some things that I've learned along the way. So I look like a hot mess right now, I feel like, but I'm just getting like that winter, like blah. Anyhow, if you are here with me live, say hello here in the comments. Super excited to have you on. If you have any friends that you want to tag on this video or invite them in to watch this, we're going to dive in. I'm going to break down how to help you solidify what you are known for. I'm going to give you examples because I learn best from examples. Do you guys like seeing all these examples that I share with different things? Because that is truly how I think that I've evolved my business over the past 12 months. I'm not even going to lie. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to give you like good examples, bad examples. I'm going to give you some ways that you can use ChatGPT. So this, I'm going to just be straight up, might be a little longer than trainings that I usually do. So buckle up, but I will keep it straight and to the point. Before I dive in officially, let me just say, if you did not sign up for my Black Friday training that I'm doing next week, it's free. I just got my playbook. I made an entire playbook, y'all. Like, it's insane. I built this. It came in the mail yesterday. I'm really freaking excited about it, and it will be available to all of you on this workshop. So please make sure I'll put the info at the end of this video at the top. But if you want to just drop in the comments so that I don't miss you, be like, Carrie, hook me up, or BF 2023. Okay, so let's talk about what you should be, could be known for. So how many of you, I want to know in the comments, how many of you are partnered up with a network marketing company? Like me, you can write me, you don't have to write your company. I'm totally curious because when I got started online, it was, if you haven't heard my story, because I was a teacher. I got paid twice a month, right? 15th and 30th. And I was going broke pretty much. I was recently gone through a divorce. I had no money. I would get paid on the 15th. I would pay my bills. I literally, not even kidding, had like $300 left over. So when I got started, as many of you probably have, like, did you get started on social media? Like, this is my second question. Kind of a loaded question, but did you get started showing up on social media because of an opportunity? Like, is that why you really started showing up? I mean, I was on social way back when, and when I see the posts before I learned how to actually post, they were awful. I was just like putting updates of like, I'm tired today, and it was so goofy, like what I ate. It was just dumb, right? So when I got involved, like really involved, it was because of a product. It was because of an opportunity. So I was the spammy Tammy. Write the word guilty in the comments if you have been at some point in your journey a spammy Tammy. Like, I wanted people to buy. I wanted everyone to buy something so I could make money. I wanted to, like, of course, help them because the products that I was sharing I loved, but I needed money. So I would put flyers up and I was like, buy this and this is on sale. And oh my gosh, can you relate? Drop the word relate. Can you relate to doing that? So here's the thing though. I've been sharing this a lot recently. When people show up to social media, please type this in the freaking chat. They show up to get educated and to be entertained. When they open up their Facebook, when they open up their Instagram, when they open up their TikTok, they are on there to be educated and entertained. Please write that in the comments. I want to help you all understand this because I didn't understand it either for a long time. If someone wants to buy something, if you want to buy something, what do you open up on your phone? I mean, what I open up 95% of the time is, somebody say it, Amazon, right? Like, unless you're going on like Shein or you're buying Bath and Body Works or something, Amazon, right? We all freaking go on Amazon. My kid needs a book for school, Amazon. I need whatever, Amazon, right? People don't come on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram and think to themselves, let me go and see what I'm going to buy today. But I see a lot of people showing up selling constantly. Selling. It doesn't work that way, y'all. People come on to be educated and entertained. Educated and entertained. So you need to shift your mindset. Ready? Here's where we're going to shift, and here's where I want to help you. What is a problem that you can help people solve? What do you want to be known for? What is the problem that you can show up to help people solve? So here are a few questions I want you to ask yourself. You can write these in the comments. I will put them above this video later. I actually built a whole entire freaking workbook helping people come up with this, plus like the ChatGPT prompts and the content. So I'm working on putting that together for you guys. But here you go. Ready? This is what I want you to ask yourself. What is something that you have been through? What is something that you have been through in your life? Anything. I've been through a divorce. I've been through losing weight. I've been through scarred skin. I did so many treatments on my face, you guys would be sick. I was a young mom. Like, think of everything that you have been through that you can talk about, right? Write it down on a piece of paper. What have you been through? Right? That's question number one. Question number two that goes along with that. What could you talk about with zero preparation? What do you frequently find this is a two-part question. What do you frequently find yourself talking to people about? So if you went, and I don't want you to think about social media for a minute. If you went to a dinner party, if you were getting your nails done, if you were at the hair salon, if you went to back to school night, what is something that you can talk about to help people with zero preparation? Right? Like, I don't love to talk about it, but I can talk about my divorce and like co-parenting. And if someone told me that they're recently getting a divorce, I could say, hey, these are a few things that you might want to avoid. I can talk about how I dated post-divorce for a year, and I can give people tips on using the law of attraction to come up with your ideal match. I can talk about prepping salads in a jar. Like, I want you to think about all these things, right? Because then the next part of it is, which of those things lights you the F up? What do you want to be known for? You have to pick that one thing, because we're doing this activity, right? And you're thinking, I could talk about this, I could talk about this, I could talk about this. That's half the problem of what I see a lot of people on social doing, right? You're talking about too many things. It's got to be, what do you want to be known for? What, if you want to excel, if you want to grow and have massive growth and have people up in your inbox and people all over your content, what's the one thing that you want to be known for? And a bonus question, if that one thing can help to funnel in people, to bring people to you for products or business, well, ding, 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 you've hit the gold mine. I mean, that's the goal, right? You have a problem. You found a solution, whether it's your network marketing business, the products that you're using, the weight loss, the coffee, the energy, whatever the problem is that you found the solution for, you're going to go and help others. But that's just a piece of the solution, right? I found network marketing as a way to make money and help my family, but that's just like a part of it. I also found growth. I found how to show up on social media. I found out how to like connect with other people. Being in network marketing has helped me to build connections with other humans. Like, I had low self-esteem. I had low self-confidence. I would have never freaking did a live video. So network marketing helped me with multiple things, right? But when I show up, I'm showing up to be known for one thing. Drop in the comments. Do you know what your one thing is? Do you know what would light you up? What you get passionate about? Because I'm going to give you examples right now. I have a whole, if you saw all these tabs I've pulled up. I pulled up a whole bunch of tabs that I want to show you how people are known for something specific. Because here's the next part. Keep this in your mind. When you are known for that one thing, you have to talk about it over and over and over and over. Like, literally, some people are going to get sick of hearing about it. And unfortunately, those people are typically your friends and family. You guys have those? I have the friends and family members that are like, Carrie, you talk about marketing and text message marketing too much. And you know what I tell them? Did you know that there's an unfollow button on your Facebook? Just click it, because I'm showing up to help people. I'm not here to freaking be your like table talk at Thanksgiving. Bye. You feel me? Like, you have to be a professional problem solver that is showing up on social media to help people. And the reason why I'm telling you that you have to repeat it over and over, I'm going to show you in a second. When people land on your page, like a new person, the first time, if they land on your page and you're talking about, I don't know, you're talking about, I'm trying to think of a topic. If you're talking about saving money on grocery bills and you talk about it one time in one video that they landed on, and then they go to your page and there's like stuff about a million other things, well, why in the hell would they want to follow you? Like, yeah, they got a tip from one of your videos, but if you're talking about like collagen and like all this other stuff that has nothing to do with the reason why they landed on your video, do you see what I'm saying? Like, but if they landed on your page and you talked about saving money on your groceries, but then you said, hey, here's one quick swap that you could make, da 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 da. Hey, here's like something that I learned while I was saving money. Hey, here's a myth about saving money on groceries. Now they've like landed on your page and they're like consuming it all. They're getting all the help. Does this make sense? Kind of when I show you examples, you'll be like, oh my God, like this is what I'm doing wrong because I did this too. I want you all to know I did this too. You need to be known for one thing. Here's another example, a good one, because we just got a new house with my husband. He follows men, like a couple men that are teaching hacks and tips for like doing things in your house with like WD-40 or like, hey, I didn't know that I could fix the sink with this. So when he goes to their feed on Facebook, it's like all these different videos about all different ways to fix things in the house. Does that make sense? Instead of like going to their feed and they're sharing like, hey, I did this random thing that has nothing to do with fixing houses, or hey, my wife cooked whatever last night. Like, do you see? Like, there's the disconnect. The people that are growing fast are sharing the same thing over and over in all different ways. All right. So let's show you a couple examples. And I'll show you how I find these examples too after I give you some. So let me share my screen. And I found a bunch of people that have bigger followings, smaller followings. I don't want you guys to think I'm just showing you people that always have like big giant followings. Although the reason they grew their followings is because they're doing the same thing over and over. All right, so hold on. We got this girl. All right, so let's share this tab. Nope, not that one. Hold on. All right, so here's a good one. This is a postpartum nutrition coach. So if I could give you any tip, just starting here, you guys, you have to have who you are and who you are helping clear for people, right? So she is talking about postpartum recovery and breastfeeding. So when you come down her page, everything that she's talking about, she is putting the word postpartum, right? This one probably has it in the caption. Postpartum, postpartum, new moms, postpartum, postpartum. Do you see it? And all different ways. Why I, how you, one thing, right? That's one example. Let's go to another example. This one, I love this one I found. And I found all these, you guys, literally in the past 24 hours. I was like, oh, let me just get them a bunch of examples. So this is a binge eating coach. How many of you have problems with binge eating? I do, right? So she is talking about binge eating. When you come down her page, how I stopped binge eating, when I used to have an urge to binge eat, why you think you binge eat, trying to stop binge eating, binging on Halloween, overeating, and food obsessed. Come down here. How do you stop binging? You're binge eating. Like, do you, light bulbs going off? Drop me some light bulbs in the comments. Like, do you see? It's over and over, just different ways of saying it. And do you know how else you come up with content? You can come up with content following other people, right, that are similar to your niche and watching the questions that people are asking on social media, the questions that people are putting in your content, the questions that you see in Facebook groups. Go into a Facebook group. Let's give you an example for this one. How many of you are in Facebook groups about meal prepping, meal planning, I don't know, recipes? Go in there, look up the freaking word binge eating, find some posts that people have, see the questions they're asking, and that's your freaking content. For her, she's the binge eater. All right, let's go to a different one. Here we go. This one I shared, I think yesterday. Do I want to show her to you yet? Because she's doing like a series. No, I want to show you a series in a minute. Hold on, because a series is a great way. I'm going to give you an example. This one I love. So this is a doctor. She is talking about drainage and detox specialist, talking about teaching you how to open up and support your drainage pathways. So listen, you guys, this is a really good example because she's a doctor. Think about it. This girl could talk about probably a million things. But if you went on her page and there's a million freaking things, you would your head would spin. She picked one thing to be known for, lymphatic drainage. So let's go in. Ready? Here we go. Proper lymphatic drainage, menstruation and drainage, congested lymph nodes. You have congested lymph. Here's lymph. Sleepy and puffiness. She talks about lymphatic drainage bonus questions, lymphatic draining in a crappy mood. How does lymphatic draining have to do with traveling? Do you see? You literally, it's lymphatic draining. Put it on a freaking paper. Do you guys remember when you were in high school, you had that little web and you drew the thing? Put freaking lymphatic draining. Put what your thing is in the middle. The more niche you can get, the better. Put it in there. Do the spider web. There's your content. All right, let's give you another example. This one, we got PCOS dietitian nutritionist. PCOS, but making it chic. So instead of just going super generic, I shouldn't say generic, but super broad, broad's the better word, and just saying, I'm talking about PCOS. She's talking about PCOS, but making it chic, right? So people that want it like yummy, delicious foods. And here you go. PCOS mocktail, PCOS lifestyle swaps, hormones, blood sugar, PCOS meal swaps, lazy girl PCOS, high protein PCOS, harvest chicken soup PCOS. You feel me, y'all? Can I get some freaking light bulbs? Because this stuff lights me up. I freaking love it. All right, let's do another one. This girl has a smaller following. So she is talking about decluttering and simplifying, helping busy moms go from overwhelmed to in control, decluttering and simplifying their homes. So here you go. Talking all about, and I love the labels. I really wanted you guys to see this. I love how it's super clear. 2 questions to ask yourself, decluttering hacks, key habits, best way to start decluttering, kitchen clutter, clutter. You feel? All right, let's go to another example. This one is your wellness bestie, empowering moms to embrace the busy, mastering healthy habits, and being a teen taxi. I thought that was funny that she added that. Okay, so here, right? All of it, y'all. You see the common word there? Do you see the common word? Busy and busy. Look at this. Busy mom's better breakfast. Sheet pan meals for busy moms. Tips to reduce stress as a busy mom. Busy mom grocery haul. Busy mom's beef stew. Busy mom's peach cobbler smoothie. That sounds delicious. Busy mom's day in the life. Busy mom's healthy crunch wrap. Can I get some mic drops? Right? Frigging fire. So let me give you one more example. I'll stop giving you examples, and I'm going to give you an example of a bad one just so that you could see the difference. So here we have the confident mom. She is sharing simple and easy homemaking habits, right? And she is talking about helping moms with her household planner. How to create a peaceful home. I heard this quote. This may surprise you. Homekeeping hack. See it? So hers isn't a great example, I guess. Not as good as the others. I would love to see her putting homemaking in there more frequently since it's homemaking and homemaking. But she does have a little bit with habits. I'll give her that. Is this helpful? Am I helping you guys with showing you this? Because if you can show up and think about who you are attracting, you will have a thriving business. You will have a community going. You will have so many people popping up in your inbox, asking you questions, talking to you, wanting to know. And then here's how it works. You go from collecting them, right? So let me stop sharing for a second. You share who you're helping. Sonia might even be on here. Her Facebook has been blowing up recently. Who are you helping? Different ways to share your content. You're funneling them in and you're thinking, okay, Carrie, I'm funneling them in. I'm sharing a freebie, right? If you don't know how to do this freebie process yet, let's chat, grab my guide. I'll put that above this video. Build your freebie, which is when you're on your content, right? All of those people, they're picking one thing. So they have their broad goal, for example, what was one of them? The lymphatic drainage. She's picking one thing to share about lymphatic drainage. And then you can drive people to your freebie where it's like, I shared this one thing to help, but if you grab my freebie, I'll share my other 9 things. Hey, I shared my one, give me another thing that I was just talking about, my one chic PCOS recipe. If you want to grab my other 9 recipes, then grab my guide. Do you see how it works? Like you just share one thing from the top in your content for them to get the rest of the things, you add them to your text, your email list over and over and over. So they're in. So lymphatic drainage lady, for example, right? She gets them in with her guide. Then the next step is you build the relationship with them over time. You share more tips. You share a testimonial of a client that you've worked with. You share a membership opportunity. You share a product that you love. You share whatever. It's they connect with you. You share the tip. You collect them. And on the back end is where you're selling, not the freaking Spamela, right? Not Spamela Anderson, not putting all your stuff all over your social. You're sharing the value. You're sharing the education or the entertainment. You're collecting them. And then on the back end is where you share like all the good stuff, all the ways that they can get more help, more support. All right. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's give you a bad example. And then I'll show you how I come up, how I find all this types of, how I find these things. All right. Because a lot of people ask me that. They're like, Carrie, how do you get all these examples? What do you do? So here we go. This is, I just want to show you in contrast, right? And the examples that I found, unfortunately, are like network marketing people. I just went and found like random ones just to give you. So like here, your new hair bestie, right? So working mom, shampoo dealer, photographer. I mean, it's okay. She's talking about multiple things, but like when you come down her feed, this is why people's accounts don't grow sometimes because it's just too much. They're like, I mean, be 100. Would you follow her? Is there any value there? Do you see any value that you're like, yeah, I would follow her? And I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I really hope nobody's friends with her as I'm spotlighting her profile. Like, she's probably a great person, but like business wise, or like if she's going to provide more value to your life, not really. It's just random posts, right? Let's go to another one. So this one is teaching you how to make money online. This is one of your master resell rights people, right? So she's teaching you how to make money online. But when you come down here, I mean, again, is there anything here that you would be like, all right, I want to follow her? She's probably an amazing person, not knocking her, but do you feel me? Like if you have a reason for people to follow you, a reason that people are going to get something from you, that's when you grow. That's when your account explodes. That's when the magic happens. All right. So do I want to show you how I find these? I want to share one hot tip here. Let me unshare my screen. A way that you say you figured out what you want to share and or what you want to talk about, what you want to be known for. One strategy that I see a lot of people doing that are quickly growing their followings, that are quickly connecting with people is a series. Do you guys know what a series is? So a series is when you have a video or a piece of content that's in multiple parts, right? It just keeps going. So it might be like day 1 of 25, day 1 of 10, day 1 of whatever. You don't even have to know what the number is at the end. Hey, here we go. This is day 1 of my summer or my winter Croctober recipes. Here we go. Here we go. This is day 2. Have you guys seen any of these? These are a fantastic way to quickly build your following and get people coming back. Why? Because you tell them that it's day 1 of my tips of whatever, and then they like and follow for day 2. They like and follow for day 3. So I want to show you, I wrote down a few accounts. I want to show you a couple examples so that you can see, because this is a fantastic freaking way to be able to quickly connect. And you could do this, anything I'm showing you, you could do on both Facebook and Instagram. All right, so let me look up. I didn't open these tabs. I should have, but I didn't have time. All right, let me share my screen. Drop me any questions you have in the comments. I'll try to answer them too, if I can. All right, so here we go. This chick is doing, which I thought was a super cool idea. So she is Life's Too Short to Eat Bad Food. She's talking like she's a female foodie or whatever, but I love that she's doing this little series here with cozy soup recipes for 6 days. And she's only doing 6 days, so day 1 of 6, right? And if I go here, she has day 2 of 6 cozy soup recipes. Now, listen, this might not go in your niche. I'm not saying you have to do recipes. I just wanted to show you what I meant. Let me show you another example. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let me find this other one. I wrote these down, so I had them. And do you guys want, if you want, I can copy all of these accounts and put them above the video so that you guys have them as well. Totally up to you. All right, so this chick is helping midlife women lose weight with simple habits and easy meals. Love hers. So she has, what did she do here? She did 14 days of easy meals. Let me see where she's at. I saw this. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah. Batch cooking mini series, right? So this is day 1 of my batch cooking mini series, how to cook your food all in 1 week. So she's telling you that it's day 1, right? Then if you go here, recipe number 2, batch cooking mini series. Here you go. Recipe number 3, batch cooking mini series. Do you see how it's like she's doing these and getting people to come back? Here we go. Is this one? No. No. Trying to find it. I don't see her next one. She might not have did the next one. There was recipe 3. So is that a helpful tip, like to do a series? This one I like too. I'll show you a different example. This one was with photos. Hold on, let me find this account. Brandy GI. Is this her? Hold on. Brandy, I'm writing these names down. ALLY. Yeah, here we go. That was her. So she had, as an example, she did a series down here. Whoop. Hold on. Am I on the right account? Geez Louise. Maybe I'm not. Hold, please. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. Brandy. All right, let me give you a different one. Let's just go to this one. RACHL Mansfield. All right. This one's a good one too. I thought it was super cute. She is doing a series with let me let you hear.
For dinner using a pound of ground meat. Now this 30 minutes
meat. I thought that was kind of cool. It's like a series where she's doing, this is episode 6. She's using a pound of ground meat. See it up here? Which I thought was a cute little idea for something different. And then, yeah, so those were the ones I was going to show you series wise. I've seen a ton of those. All of this, I love that. Today's day 1 of my today's day 2. Yes, 100%. I see somebody putting that on here. It's such a good freaking idea to do this. And they could be day 1. I've seen people doing Crocktober ones, Crocktober crock-pot recipes. What else did I see? I saw people, hold on. I'll give you really quick tips since I have you guys. I saw people that did, oh my gosh, where did my notes go? Oh, okay, here we go. I saw people that did a pound of meat I just shared. I saw people doing a series of 15 minutes of things I do with my spouse, like day 1. And they were doing like, one was like a spouse and a husband and wife, like when their kids go to bed. The other one was like dating ideas, like day 1 of our series of 15 minutes of how we get time as a couple, right? I don't know. Another one was a lazy weeknight dinner series. Get ready with me series. I've seen people do those too, like get ready with me day 1, day 2. Oh yeah, let me go back to that other lady that I was going to show you guys really quick, and I pulled off of her account. Where's she at? Hold. Where did she go? Because that chick had a series too, which I thought was really good. Here we go. Found her. So this one is, and I love this. Her account is like exploding. So she's doing a series with 30 healthy family dinner ideas, right? So she has this is day 10 of 30. And then she has here 30 healthy family dinner ideas for 30 days, right? And this was day 9. This one, and do you see like, and you guys, you don't have to like get creative like her. You could literally have videos that don't even have your face on there. You could have 30 days, you could have affirmations I wrote down. You could have morning affirmations. I saw the other chick, I think I shared with you before, she did 30 days of desserts that helped her lose 30 pounds. So if you can get super niche, I'm putting these on the screen. If you were doing that, today's day 1. Yeah, so that's a really good question. I would, and if you see this chick, see her, this is, I'm happy I put this on the screen while you're asking me that. She's driving people to her freebie, right? She's driving people to her list. I personally would do that. I would say, hey, this is day 5 of my 10 days of whatever. And I would do a call to action to get them on your list. Some of the other people are doing it as a call to action to grow their following. They either don't know that they should put people on their email list, or they're just literally trying to like do brand awareness. But if you're trying to get people on your email list, I would 100% have a call to action to get them on. So you're probably thinking, and this might be some of your next question, well, if I get them on my email list, like why would they come back for the other days? Well, who cares if they come back for the other days at that point? Like they probably will because they'll want to see your video. But if they don't, they're already on your email list. All right. Does that make sense? Helpful? Okay. So let me pull up my cell phone and I'll show you guys how I kind of like, if you want to stay on and watch this, how I find people on my Instagram. Like I'm going to show you real time on my cell phone, what I do, how I scope people out, and show you like how you can basically like be known, right? When I'm on Instagram, I'm doing it with intention. So meaning like there are times where I'm scrolling to like personally get entertained or to get educated, right? Like I'm consuming, but other times I'm like researching, like I'm watching what people do. I'm seeing what kind of content gets like the best engagement. All right. So let me share my screen. Hold, please. Stop sharing this. Go. Let me pick my cell phone, share screen. Here we go. All right. You guys can see my phone, right? Cool. So what I want to show you really quick, when you're on your Instagram, right? And you can do the same thing on Facebook. I just find that like Instagram, it's just easier to find people, you guys. I was reluctant to start Instagram for a really long time. I'm going to be 100% honest. But now that I'm over there, like I see where it's easier to connect with people than on Facebook. Facebook's great. I built my business on Facebook. I know a lot of you do as well. I still have a big portion of what I do on Facebook, but it's just so wonky. We get our messages blocked all the time. And I don't know, it's just a mess. And Instagram doesn't have all that, right? So when you're on your feed, right? See the little house at the bottom? The house is showing you people that you already follow. And it peppers in a few people that you don't, but the house is mostly people that you follow, if you guys didn't know that. So when you click that and you scroll here, it's already people that you've followed, interacted with a little tiny bit of people you don't. If you click the magnifying glass in the middle, this is called the Discover page. So this is where Instagram is basically pushing people to you based on, this page is based on like what you already follow, what you already engage with, what you already comment on. They're giving you like more people that fit into your ideal audience. So the crazy thing is all of our pages with the magnifying glass, like if I picked up any of your phones, all of it looks different, but it's all based on like what you interact with, what you engage with. Right. So if I went on like my husband's, for example, he has a ton of sports on here, right? Because he's constantly doing sports stuff and motorcycles and all. Mine, as you can see, is fits and cooking and quotes, right? So when you scroll through here, this page with the magnifying glass is going to be all video and posts. It's a mixture, right? So you can go and you can click on things if you want, and you can like look for stuff. If you go to the reels over here on the bottom, this is going to be a feed with all reels. Let me turn the sound off, right? So this entire feed is just reels. And most of them, I would say 80%, more, 90% of what's in here, you don't follow, but you will get about 10% that show up that are people that you follow. So when I'm scrolling, when I'm doing my research, because I get this question all the time, like, Carrie, what do you do? So this, for example, if this showed up and I saw this and I was like, oh, benefits of pumpkin, that's kind of cool. I then look at like how much engagement it got. It has like 9 comments. And then I go to their page and I like check out, like, is this something that I would want to follow? Like, would I get would I benefit from this? Right? So let me give you a different example. Let's look at, okay. So did someone say dump dinner? That kind of catches my attention, right? She's got a lot of loves. She has a bunch of comments. So I click on her page, right? And then check it out. 0 effort cooking. Love it. Mom and life hacks with a touch of comedy. So then you scroll down. Sorry, you guys. Scroll down. And this is where you figure out if you want to follow someone. This is what people do to you, right? On a daily basis. So this is where if you are known for one thing, where you're going to get that engagement faster. So let's look at a different one. 5 signs you are the default parent. All right. So let's go to her page. Helping women become modern queens. Do you have tiny humans? And then you go down. Again, like, would I personally follow her? I mean, I don't see a ton of value, right? Like, you want to have that value, you guys, like reasons that people are going to hit that follow button. All right, let's look at another one. Oops. All right, so she's talking about seed oils. Help busy moms level up by showing them how to master the nutrition and fitness. And then you scroll through. She's talking about gut health, apple pie protein shake. And this is where those like images on the top come in clutch, and having it forefront where people can read what's on your posts. So again, I don't know if I would necessarily click the follow button. Let's find one more. The food ones always get me, you guys. Just saying. Interesting. The sourdough ones get me. So here you go. I do follow this girl. I like her. So here she's talking about sourdough. I was going to show her to you guys as an example. She teaches you one thing: how to teach or how to bake and sell sourdough bread. If you go to her feed, scroll up, why you shouldn't throw your starter away, how to, I'm always so surprised, sourdough waffles, over poofed sourdough bread, cottage bakers. Like, do you see it? It's just over and over. Sourdough, sourdough, sourdough. Now, the one thing I want to point out, I want to say this right now. You do want to be known for one thing. However, you can still pepper in parts of you. What do I mean by that? You can be known for sourdough bread, but you can still, once every like 10, 15 posts, you can still pepper in another piece of your life. It just builds more credibility and more like why people connect with you. And when I say that, I'm talking maybe you want to share a little bit about your kids or your spouse or your pets, or that you're a grandma, or that you enjoy traveling. You just don't want to overdo it. You don't want it to be like sourdough travel kids, pets, sourdough. Like, you know what I mean? It's all over the place. You want to be known for one thing, and you can little bit pepper in other parts of your life. So let me go through. I'll give you one example. That one's like, that's sponsored. Canva hack. Amazon fall try-on. Are you a control freak? I already saw her. We don't want to do another recipe. How many times a day do you regret? No. Instagram hack. More recipes. I get a lot of food in my feed, you guys. Just saying. Let's check her out. I'm not making any progress. So we go, she is a fitness trainer on a mission to get a barbell in every woman's hands. So you would think if you go to her posts that she has a barbell. Yeah, she does a lot of working out. Would I eat in a day? Have you peaked? Peaked. Yeah. All right, one more. Making meal prep that I made while losing 100 pounds. All right, let's go to his page. So clearly he's entertaining. He's definitely peppering in the 100 pounds, but it's the same flow. Do you see? Same. So is this helpful? What should you post on Instagram to be linked to your Facebook page? That's a good question. And you guys throw me questions. I still have a little bit of time here. I would be more than happy to help. If you don't know how to connect your accounts, I'll show you really quick. So when you are on Instagram, and this is what I do personally, I like to create my content on Instagram and then I push it to Facebook. Why? Because Instagram has like better story aesthetics. Like the stories are, you can put the links, right? You can have better filters and things. The writing looks prettier on Instagram. So I personally push from Instagram to Facebook. If you don't know how to connect it, I'll show you really quick. You go to the 3 lines in the top right. You go to settings. Sorry, I went fast. 3 lines in the top right. Oop. Go to settings at the top, settings and privacy. Go to accounts center at the very top. Go to connected experiences right here. And then go to sharing across profiles. And then that is where, when you pick your Instagram right here, you can choose. So my Instagram is pushing to my Facebook business page. Okay. My old Instagram, so I had to like start a new Instagram, long story. My old Instagram, which is this one, is pushing to my Facebook personal page. Yes, my life is overwhelming. I'm pushing 2 Instagrams to 2 different Facebook spots. Don't recommend it, but it's what I do. Now, I try to like change up the content on my personal Instagram a little bit, right? So for me personally, my business Instagram is like all business. I want to keep it super niche, super what I'm teaching. And I push that to my Facebook business page. My what goes to my Facebook profile, just to give you guys an example, I share the business stuff, but I also pepper in way more of like my life on my Facebook, just because that's the following that I have on Facebook, right? I don't know how to explain it, but and also because again, you want to be out in the world for what you're known for, but behind the scenes in your stories, you want to have a little bit more fun and let people get to know you. That's a little sideline pro tip for you. Be known for something on social up front, out, right? Like out there on your reels, out there on your content, but then in your stories, let people get to see behind the scenes and who you are and what you do and like your quirky lifestyle. That will grow your following faster too. Just a little like outlying pro tip there. So anything else I could show you guys? I really just wanted to help some of you because I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of people asking like, I'm struggling here. I'm not getting like, the engagement that I used to. I'm getting like pushback when I'm creating conversations. I want you guys to like change your mindset to who are you showing up to help, right? How can you solve one specific problem? Solve one problem with your content and then offer them your other solutions in your freebie, your other solutions in your guide that you have. Push them over to it. So show up to educate and entertain, And with your content, you're solving one problem. And it doesn't have to always be problems. Like a problem, if you're educating and entertaining busy moms, you could have a meme, a relatable meme. That's like you're entertaining busy moms, right? If you are talking to busy moms and you Want to educate, share one tip, right? Share something. If you're showing up for busy moms and something crazy busy happened in your life today, a story with your kids, share the story. You're entertaining, right? If you're talking about busy moms, and again, okay, let me give you my ChatGPT tips. Do you guys want those? Do you want some ChatGPT tips? Really quick. Really quick. I stayed on here long. I told you I was going to. Okay. How many of you are using ChatGPT? How often are you using it? I want to know. ChatGPT for me is super useful when you're stuck, right? Stuck or when you don't have time. When I'm stuck and like I don't have those creative juices going, I love ChatGPT because it gives me a fresh perspective. So if I could encourage you to do anything with ChatGPT, treat it like an assistant. It's not Google. You need to talk to it like you're talking to your assistant in the other room, someone that's going to help you with something. So what I would do when you get off of here, if any of this made sense and you're like, all right, what do I want to show up as? Get onto ChatGPT, preferably 4.0. I love the 4.0 version. It's amazing. It's worth, I think it's $20 a month. It's worth it. It has more up-to-date content and it's faster. Those are the two reasons why you want 4.0. Plus you can add plugins on it. You can add like, I can do a training on this one day if you guys want. So get on there. If you don't want to upgrade right now, at a minimum, get on there and type up a paragraph introducing yourself to ChatGPT. Like tell it everything. Tell it what you're into, what you like, what you dislike. If you're building a network marketing business, something that you've been through that you enjoy talking about, like type it up. We're going to go back to high school here. Type up a blurb about you. End it with, I am trying to come up with, how do we want to word it? I'm working on my brand message, because you're a brand. Do you guys know what a brand is? A brand is like why people follow you. I'm working on my brand message, right? Somebody type this up. What questions, this is the most important part. What questions can you ask me that will help you come up with my message? What questions can you ask me that will help you build my brand message? What questions can you ask me that will help you define my brand message? Put that into ChatGPT. It's what questions can you ask me to? Use this all the time. What questions can you ask me? So if you're about to do something, right? Let's give you an example. I'm like, say it already has your brand message and you're about to make content, right? Hey, ChatGPT, I want help creating content for the next 7 days. I'm looking to create content about 30-minute meals. I don't know. I'm just giving you an example. End it before it creates the content. End it. What questions can you ask me to? What questions can you ask me to come up with content that will bring in new followers? What questions can you ask me that will help you create content for me to this? Guys, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. What questions can you ask me? It'll populate a bunch of questions. You answer them. It'll say, how often do you want to post? What platforms do you want to post on? What's the tone of voice in your post? It is a freaking game changer. What questions can you ask me to? Yes. Tracy just wrote it. I'm putting it on screen. What questions can you ask me to come up with my content for the month? What questions can you ask me to help me write a new Instagram bio? What questions can you ask me to, what else could we do? Come up with a script for a live video. What questions can you ask me to come up with a series? We just talked series. To come up with a series for my audience. Was this fire? Did you guys get some fire from this today? I can't believe I just stayed on here for 49 minutes. I got to come on more. Yes, brand message. So a brand message. What questions can you help me to define my brand message? But you want to put that after the blurb about you. Hey, my name's Jan. I'm a mom of 3. I have 5 grandchildren. I love to meal prep in my free time. I really enjoy traveling. I've been part of a network marketing company for 10 years. I really enjoy showing people how they can, make an income online as well as connect with other people, blah, blah, blah. Like, you guys got to get specific with it. The more specific you get with it, I'm telling you, it'll spit some shit out. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so helpful. So you introduce all that, you end it with what Tracy wrote. What questions can you ask me to help me identify my brand message, to help me figure out my ideal audience? Like, you don't have to put these big high-tech words. What questions can you ask me to figure out how I want to show up? What questions can you ask me to figure out who my target audience is? That's another good one. All right. So get out there. No more frustrations. We're not going to be frustrated anymore. Figure out what you want to be known for. You want to be known for something. Let's end it with this. You want to be known for something so freaking hardcore that if somebody was thinking like, yo, I need to drain my lymphatic drain. What's the name of that doctor on Instagram that I follow? Oh my God, let me go check her out. Oh my gosh, I know that this chick was sharing recipes that I can make with ground beef. Like, I'm going to go follow her or go check out her page. Like, you need to be known so much that they see it over and over that, like, when that time comes and Frank wants to fix something in the other room, he's like, yo, I got to go check out that guy Gary's page. I know he had something for fixing doorknobs. That's how it works. That's your gold mine. That's your treasure trove. When you are known for one thing, people just spit your freaking name out. It's like I bet you all, do you all have someone that you follow that you know exactly what they're known for, exactly what they help people with? That's the answer. That's the gold mine. That is when you achieve success, because the people trust you so much. They know you so much that when you like roll something out or you're talking about something, you have super fans, super followers. You guys are so welcome. All right. Love you all. Remember, if you did not sign up for the Black Friday, I'll put that above this. I guess I'll copy these links. I think you guys said you wanted them, right? Do you guys want the links for some of these people? I'll throw them above this video so that you have them as examples. And that I'll leave you with that too. Go out there and do some research, right? I research constantly. I watch what people are doing. I see what they're saying. I see the content that's getting like people in. I see the questions that they're asking. Do the same. Go out there and do some research on your competitors, on people that like are doing what you want to do. What are they saying? What types of videos are they putting up? Are they in the video talking? Are they talking behind the scenes? Is the food on the video? That's all I got. I love you guys. Bye.